baby, bay, and love.
Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every...
Hey peeps, it's your girl Blessydgazadiva and welcome back to the Blessydgazadiva channel. People, this pastor always make me laugh. I'm not supposed to be making me laugh, but yes, it made me laugh. Anyway, people, everybody is trying to distance themselves from the pastor. Given what is happening, who wouldn't? Warren Weir has come out and the pathway entities of church is being denied as even part of the church entity at all or body. Anyway, people, I'll get back way to look into it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. Let's kick it.
The devil is a lie, him a tempt me. Bring the whole world to present me.
So the woman began to have a conversation with the serpent.
Me tell him me nah sell me soul here the boy.
So you can't make me rent it.
So people, the first story we're going to look at is what the chairman of the Ministers Fraternal had to say. Pastor Peter Burnett is insisting that a religious organization in St. James accused of carrying out human sack is not a church. The Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Ministries of Montego Bay was invaded by the police on Sunday after being alerted to an alleged human sacred ritual at the church. Pastor Burnett says he is disheartened for the unsuspecting families involved in the incident. So Pastor followed out, denied the church, said that he is not a part of the church fraternity. That's interesting. You are in the Mobay era from 2014. That's when his first setup happened, and it was in a plaza before, and you are operating as a church. But now that this atrocity has happened, you are no longer considered a church. Sounds shady to me, but tell me your thoughts down below in the comments section. On to our next topic. So the Observer put out a picture with Warren Weir, and in the picture with Warren Weir was none other than His Excellency, because I can't even call him a pastor. Some people are offended by that. Whatever you want to call him, only used to call him pastor. His Excellency. You see the whole heap of name in my first video that I did that he had. So that's a whole different topic. Anyway, Olympic Warren Weir has sought to distance himself from controversial pastor Kevin Smith after a photo of the pair appeared online. So after that article, Warren Weir took to his Twitter and he wrote, "Athletes are often asked for photos. It's a courtesy most athletes and entertainers extend without knowing anything about the people we take those photos with. Please note, I neither knew nor have ever associated with the pastor," open and close quotation, in that photo currently circulating. He then responded to the Jamaica Observer, "Come on now, you sure could have made the article without using that picture." People, as I said, everybody is disassociating themselves from the pastor. Nobody wants to be associated with him. And can you blame the people? No, nobody wants to be associated with him. Now we take to the Jamaica Star. So the person who got sacked, we take a look at her. Her name is Tanika Gardner. She's 39 years old. Meekoff Jarrett, the elder brother of Tanika Gardner, who was slashed during a supposed ritual at the Mobay-based Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministries. So people, the woman whose throat was slashed is identified and her brother gives a story. Her name is Tanika Gardner and the brother's name is Meekoff Jarrett. Meekoff Jarrett, the elder brother of Tanika Gardner, 39, who was slashed during a supposed ritual at the Montego Bay Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministries on Sunday night, said he warned his sister to leave the church. When the Star visited the slain woman's family home in Kensington, St. James, Jarrett and other relatives were still in shock. He said that he attended the church at his sister's invitation, but on seeing the pastor and his actions, he concluded that he was not a man of God. "First thing me discover, say something wrong, is when me see them a throw a lot of money upon the ground, and that caught me attention. And me said, no, it's like all the members a pay some dues or something," he said. "Well, after them drop all of them money, I see a lady come and take up everything, and I was shocked because me see some man all a drop them entire wallet. That time, the pastor just sit down like him a some king or God. Me all hear them affair call the man His Excellency. So me I say, sit no real. So me stop go up there. Them even a try invite me and my wife back up there. But no sir, me never go back because something no real, he said. Gardner sales representatives at Appliance Traders Limited had two children. The pastor, Dr. Kevin O. Smith, and other members are in police custody as lawmen probe Sunday night's bizarre incident that left the three persons. Jarrett alleged that the pastor laid down rules, what me only see in African movies, and said persons had to ask permission to go to the bathroom. Jarrett said an aunt joined his sister at the church, and every time he tried to warn them, they would get angry. It's like both of them possessed by the man, because every time you talk about the man, them get angry and even vex with you, he said. Jarrett says his sister's passing is haunting him and he cannot sleep as he still feels that he is living in a nightmare. They have not told their ailing 69-year-old mother that Tanika was outed in the church. You know, even one of my uncles sick and got to him to get some prayer because they claim, say, him is a good pastor. And him a tell my uncle, say, like him have to make appointment and him have to pay money. So my uncle said, what kind of pastor is that? He said. Jarrett said he last spoke to his sister a few days ago after she called him by cell phone and told him not to take the Ronacine and that he should buy supplies because hard times was coming.
So the woman began to have a conversation with the serpent. The danger when church people, when Christians start to date serpents and call them baby, bae, and love. Pastor can't talk to them again because them a talk to them bae. Do you know how many girls in this church has told me, no, His Excellency, when they come to the office and they have begun to give away their sardine for free, and I explained to them that once you open the sardine, see, it cannot close back again and everything has to be eaten, and if you retain it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to contaminate you. They look at me and tell me, no, His Excellency, and so it go. When you cook up your mackerel and give man, it's called a dash out or a dirty girl, right? And the man will marry you because your mackerel is special. Sweetheart, sweetheart, do you think if your mackerel has a little bit more pepper, it is better than the other mackerel with less pepper? Because your mackerel is spicy, the man will stay. So just because when you gave the man your mackerel, he was running high water and him knows a run because it was so tasty. So you believe that your mackerel has gripped him forever. Because your mackerel called pliers, and this man has told you, if you allow me to sample your mackerel, I am going to marry you. What is the father of all lies? Your Christianity, your relationship with God is being threatened, but because him promise him a gonna make me go foreign. Richie is going to give you your visa. When is the last time Richie was the Canadian British High Commission or the US Embassy? So you stop going to church because of Richie. Because Richie has given you a promise. Do you know many people mad with me, Crown Bishop, because they stop coming to church because of somebody's promise and have me up when I corrected them? I know the person leave them, they don't even remember the reason why they left church is because I advised them in the right. When there are people telling you to go against God's instruction and it comes to your life, and me have to watch me say now, you know, I really want to talk We can't. It's so much code, man, if you're talking upstairs, this.